Hi there, Viking family. I want to introduce myself. My name's Christine Montgomery, and it's my first year at PV, so I'm really excited about this year. I wanted to tell you just a little bit about myself. So I have this short slideshow. I like to go by Miss Monty. I will be your child's history teacher, by the way. Should have started with that. I've taught for 12 years at elementary school and 14 years at junior high, and this is my first year at high school. I'm so excited to work with the kids, and I already am loving the job. So I just like camping, and I like hiking, and I have two kids, Max and Sophie, and they are both in college right now, both of them at Chico State. So that's just a little tiny bit about me to get started. And then I wanted to share my syllabus and my course description with you. This can be found on Google Classroom, so feel free to look at your student's account, and it'll be, I think, the very first item that I posted to the Google Classroom. So we will examine the major developments and turning points in American history from the late 20th century to the present. Semester 1 will review early America and then cover westward expansion, industrialization, immigration, progressivism, imperialism, World War I, the Roaring '20s, the Great Depression, and the New Deal. Mind you, that's just semester 1. I'll fill out semester 2 when we get there. And in addition, changes in racial, ethnic, and gender dynamics in American society will be studied, like with the end of slavery and the Civil War and Reconstruction, women joining the workforce with the Industrial Revolution, and then even more so after World War II and the entire Civil Rights Movement. So it's a whole lot. I'm gonna really try my best to make it relevant to the kids and interesting and exciting for them. So because students have access to a computer, really just memorizing names and dates doesn't get you very far in history anymore. So in addition to my course description, my course objective is that students understand how history impacts people today. We're gonna spend a little time watching CNN student news and just look at current events and how that relates to the history we're studying. It's very, very important to me that the students work on their skills. So we're going to work throughout the year on listening, speaking, reading, and writing. That's so important. And then finally, apply all of this learning to the practice of becoming a good citizen. It's a big goal, but I really think that I'm going to help the kids get a little further down the road with that as well. And we've already been learning about what good citizenship is all about. So about my, my classroom, grades are based on total points. I'll have a test about every 2 weeks. The kids will, for the most part, be able to use their classwork and their notes during that test. It'll be a little bit more challenging to apply concepts, but they will have lots of in-class assignments that are worth generally 10 points each. And I will give them time in class to get that work done. So they should not have a ton of homework in this class. And then the last thing I would like to mention is that I really encourage kids to resubmit work when they have a low score. So oftentimes when they get something back, they know exactly what they did wrong, or they just need to go back and work on it a little bit more. If they do that, they can return it back to me, and I will raise their grade happily and help them to work on the quality. I think that's much more important than just passing out a ton of work and just accepting low scores. I want them to look at each piece of work and ask, is this the best quality I can do? So that concludes everything I wanted to mention, but please contact me. I have my email written here on the syllabus, but you can also grab it off of the PV website. And I just really have been enjoying the class and the school so far. So thank you very much for watching. Let's keep in touch.